Hello and welcome back to AXEGIRLS TV. This is episode 2 of season 4. We have a great week this week, and we have a great episode coming up for you this week. Fortunately, we're missing our little girl Scratch. She's feeling a little under the weather, and we wish her well and a very speedy recovery.
You guys understand what we're trying to do with the Axe Girls, right? You know that we're all about empowering women, but giving them a platform to showcase how amazing they are. Women don't always get to the forefront because there are less of us. So all we're doing is highlighting the women and giving them a platform to showcase how good and amazing and fun and talented and diverse and amazing. I already said amazing, but they are.
I can't say amazing enough.
I agree. Every single woman I've met in Axe Throwing has been amazing, and they've all been different, and I love it. So that's our mission at Axe Girls. So we do have an exciting announcement coming up later on with regards to that.
So I did a review on the Hudson Bay hatchet. It's been floating around at different venues. I think you guys have one as well at Agua. Yeah. So I'm pretty excited about this axe because Tyler is actually behind the design of it from Exquisite Axes. Hey everyone, this is Battle Axe here today to do a review on the Hudson Bay hatchet. This is one of my personal favorites. It is a pretty cool axe, modified for axe throwing by our one and only Tyler with Exquisite Axes by TK. He found the Hudson Bay hatchet. He really liked it, but didn't find it as nice to throw for Lee. So he kind of changed it up so that we could throw it in axe throwing. It is a hatchet that was created by Hudson Bay Company for the voyeurs, who would then trade the hatchets with the First Nations for pelts. And Council Tools has been the main company to make the Hudson Bay hatchet. So this is mine. I was given this hatchet by Warriors Axe Throwing as a sponsor for Axe Girls. Thank you so much. Really love this axe. It's pretty cool that Warriors and Exquisite Axes were able to come together and they came out with this great hatchet. So let's give this hatchet a test throw. The one thing I like is the rosewood handle and the shape of the head. It throws like butter, to be honest. It is a nice starting hatchet, or for those who want more precision, you have a nice round beard, a nice point, so you can still get it in the board for when you're trying to get no bleed. So let's give this thing a whirl. One thing I didn't say that I'm really quite excited about, when we received our axes from Ryan, I actually got my Hudson Bay. And what I'm really happy about it is it's because it's not my main throwing axe. I still use it. I've been sharing it around the venue and getting other new throwers to try a new axe, and they're starting to hit and stick, which, as you know, when you're just starting into axe throwing, if you're dropping and it's hard to keep up, it's very frustrating and discouraging. So this axe has become very special to me. It was my first free, given sponsored axe, and it's getting more people enjoying the sport, and it's getting around, and people are buying more axes, even if it's not the right fit for them. It's just getting them that feel of a different new axe, and lots of them are liking them as well. So I think that's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Especially for such a high-end axe, for somebody in the beginning to not want to spend that much money right out of the gate to be able to try it. I think that's awesome. We have a similar thing here. I have used axes that I let people try, and that's when my one of my guys from co-ed league used a Warriors axe that I had here, and he ended up on the top of IATF's most improved the very week that he started throwing with it. So axes do have a big part to play, but exactly that, having someone there that you can try, I think is awesome. So kudos to you for that. That's great.
Thank you.
We've started a new segment here at Axe Girls, and this is our first week doing it, so bear with us. But we did see a trick shot online, and it was actually shown by at Axe Thrower Scott, and he performed a trick shot that it looks pretty straightforward when you look at it. And so I had the girls try the trick shot out to see how we would do. And so what did you guys think of it?
It looks easier than what it is. It's actually quite hard. It's that trying to get that rotation, like balancing it first, and then you figure that out, but it's in that flip and then throwing. Oh, I probably fail like 100 more times.
Don't spoil it. We've got video. Here we see the trick shot by at Axel Scott. Looks easy enough, right? So let's start with Sasha. And Battle Axe is giving it a shot over there. Chaos is in the mix with her attempts. We have Axel down there in Agawam. And lastly, Scratch and Crawl. Let's take a look at them. No luck so far. Let's check in with Sasha. Back to Battle Axe. It looks like she's going underhand now. Chaos has got a bit of a technique going there. Axel switching axis. Back to Crawl and Scratch. That's not bad. Sasha taking on this challenge in -degree temperature. Battle Axe for a change of scenery. And she stuck it. Back to Chaos. How's she going? Another one. Axel. Back to Scratch and Crawl in the UK. And Battle Axe with a bullseye. Crawl and Scratch. Battle axe, I can't believe you stuck it. That is amazing.
So I got about 2 1/4 times. So a quarter is when I got the bottom of the blade in the board, and then it fell. So I'm going to count it for a quarter of a time, and then I got just below the 1, like between the 1 and the nothing. And then I got bullseye, and I was like, dibs out. I got it.
High note.
And we decided to call it Finger Zinger.
That's kudos, like mad props to Sasha, because she did it in -degree temperatures outside.
Oh my God.
When you're Canadian, you got to be tough as nails.
She mentioned something about being Canadian in her video, which I'm going to keep in and be sure to highlight. At Axel Scott, what do you think about the name? Say it again, Battle Axe.
Finger Zinger.
I love it. What do you think, guys? All right, so we have a challenge for those watching and those listening, although you have to watch it to find out what it is. Do you think that you can do the Finger Zinger? And if so, give us your attempts, tag us, share it, everything. Let us see you attempt this trick shot. We want to see your passes and fails just like we did.
Right.
And good luck. That's all I can say. What about you guys?
Oh,
Good
definitely
luck.
good luck.
Have
And
fun.
I'm trying too, so. Welcome back. Thank you to our sponsors, Warriors Axe Throwing.
So what kinds of things do you want to know about regionals? Because this is kind of new for you, right?
Correct. And for some of
Yes.
our viewers and listeners, they don't understand how regionals work. So we do appreciate your insight.
Absolutely. So regionals is kind of the first step outside of your regular league play towards IATC in June. It's not necessary the way I kind of feel, I guess, to participate, but it is a good opportunity to get another chance to qualify for round 1, which is coming up in April. And so regionals is a part of IATC where all the venues in a certain region throw for that one guaranteed spot to round 1. So for me, our region would be from BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. So that's actually quite big for Canada. It's a big span. So anyone in these 4 provinces can come to Red Deer and throw and get their chance to get that one spot for round 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there's 6, I did look this up, 6 or 8 other regions. I think there's 7 or 9 regions in total.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only going to be 7 or 9 guaranteed spots for round 1.
And you have to win that regional, right,
Yes.
to get that spot. All right.
Correct. Yeah. So
It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah. And like in our region, we have some of the top throwers in IATF. And so it's going to be really stiff competition.
Are you competing in the regionals?
No, I wish I could. It's just that we can't make it work because it's on a Sunday and we have to travel and then work and everything.
Yeah.
But we did participate in a couple years ago. So post-COVID or pre-COVID, I guess I should say, it was usually would be in October. So the Mean Girls weekend was when regionals was. Yeah. So we did that and that was a lot of fun. I think regionals is a good opportunity to get practice and get ready for IATC. If that's your goal to make it and qualify, it's just a great way to see the kind of competition that you're up against, see how others throw, their strategies, get a good feel for it. Because in the wild card and round 1 is all done in your home venues. So you're going to be with the throwers that you normally throw with, unless somebody travels and is able to throw in your venue for whatever reason they can't throw at their home venue or whatever different circumstances there are.
Mm-hmm. So you would recommend, if you can, try to get into your regionals for IATC competing.
Yeah. Like Marksman, I really wish we could go next weekend because you really want it. Like this year is kind of exciting in a lot of ways with all the new rule changes. Where nobody really knows what to expect. In a regular standard IATF, you kind of have an idea how people play, what their strategies are, but with premier rules, it's a whole new world. And I want to know, like, if I make it to round 2, I want to know what people are thinking because I want to win.
Exactly. You need that strategy. You need to know ahead of time. I think it's a huge advantage to go to regionals. I also wish that I could, but unfortunately I have to work. But I think it's on March 27th, right? The regionals take place.
February 27th.
That's what I said. On February 27th.
Yes, I heard it.
Okay. So I believe that regionals are taking place around the world on February 27th.
Yes.
All right. I know that there's I'm pretty sure that the regionals in Australia are actually in Sydney, which I could think of any excuse to go home and do that, but
that'd be fun.
I know. I wish. I wish. But we wish everybody the best of luck. Good luck. And I think we'll be tuning in. Probably some of them are going to be live streaming. So definitely check out your favorite axe throwers and or any of the venues and see what the strategy is that some people have adopted for Premier rules. That's some good advice, Battle Axe. You're wise in the ways of IATF.
Learning.
That's all right. We're learning too. I'm brand new. Oh my gosh. I only started in August and became officially IATF in November. So yeah.
We're really excited you guys joined us. It's such a great game.
Thank you. It is a great game. Honestly,
it is.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
Yeah. As we mentioned earlier in the episode, we're all about a platform for women that's fun and entertaining in the sport of axe throwing. But more importantly, we want to help other women get into the sport and be able to enjoy the sport as much as we do. And we know, being women ourselves, it can be intimidating to join what seems like a male-dominated sport, although it's not. It does feel that way sometimes. And what we want to do is give newbies an avenue to reach out to us, and we can pair you with an ambassador who's local to you, and you can go and throw with them and or schedule some time to learn from them, either have a throwing buddy or somebody who can teach you the ropes, teach you how to play the game, teach you some of their skills, and even things like trick shots and fun things like that. What we want to do is develop a network where brand new people or people who are learning and still struggling to get ahead can pair up with somebody who is willing and able to share with them their tips and spend some time with them at various axe houses, or even if you have your own home target, to help other women get into the sport and develop them as well in sort of a less intimidating or less scary way. So that's what our Axe Girls ambassadors are going to do. And in that same vein, we are looking for Axe Girls ambassadors. So if you want to be a part of that network that helps other women join the sport, get better at the sport, or just have somebody to come and throw with, because not everyone has a buddy that they can throw with. If you want to be an ambassador, we would love to hear from you, because we are looking for you, somebody to help all over the world, somebody to reach out. We will find you a buddy and you can enjoy axe throwing with somebody else as well. That's our ambassador program, which I'm really excited about. And I think
that sounds like an awesome idea. I just absolutely love that. Absolutely love that.
I think because it's intimidating. Like
it is.
Especially if I wasn't owning the axe house. Yep, sorry.
I came because I knew it was female owned.
Mm-hmm.
That was the reason that I came to the axe house, because I didn't feel intimidated having a woman being the owner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's a great way to open doors for people who might be intimidated by that. And I'm not saying that everyone is. No, I'm not saying that only women can teach women. I'm not.
No.
Yeah. But some people might be afraid, and this is a way for them to feel more comfortable.
Yep, absolutely.
I love it. I just think that if whatever way we can get an axe in someone's hand and give them help them come to a love of a sport in axe throwing,
and we got to do it. And if you have tools to help you get there, like I know when I first started, if someone would have said, here, try this axe, it'll do better. My game would have just skyrocketed and my confidence would have boosted and I wouldn't have felt so defeated all the time. Like there's nothing worse than that feeling. So when you can have that empowerment, it changes everything.
Yeah.
And so that's what we can do for people, hopefully.
I love it.
But I'm sure Battle Axe, you probably have people at your venue that would be willing to do it besides yourself.
Oh, for sure. I could probably like have a handful of people I could talk to. Like, I mean, like the people at True North, like Tanner and Spencer, D-Word, they're just phenomenal. Like that's their whole goal. Like, in fact, D-Word gets upset if he can't help someone. Like he takes it he's such a kind heart. He takes it personally. Like if you play a game against D-Word and you win, he is happier for you than he is winning his own games, just because it means that he was able to help you and do your best. And that's what he lives for at Axe Throwing. And I'm sure he'd love it. So if you're cool with that, I could definitely talk to him, because he's definitely, for anybody, man or lady, he's there.
This league that we just had, our women's league that we had just finished, one of our players, Torpedo, had never thrown an axe the day that she arrived. 8 weeks later, she came in second to me. Yeah, second place over Nordi.
Yeah.
Raven, who's thrown for like 3 years, she came in second place. And if she hadn't had her friends encourage her to come, she wouldn't have come. And look what she would have missed out on, because and that's why I did the women's league in the first place, was to give women who might be timid or afraid that avenue to try it out and go, oh, actually, I might be good at this. So I think that's exactly what I want to do. I know what I want to, I know what I hear every day, and I want to stop that. I want to change that mindset and get women going, oh, if I go to Agawam or if I go to True North, I know that there's at least 2 women there. Let me reach out and see if I can buddy with one of them or mentor, or I can find an ambassador.
I love it.
So we have introduced our Axe Girls ambassadors, but we're also going to start our Axe Girls Warriors. And basically what we want to do is give an opportunity for women who want to compete. We will go as far as we can to help you guys enter tournaments. Basically, you're going to compete as an Axe Girl Warrior for us, film for us. We're going to use it in the episode to help inspire other women to do the same thing. And as you get better and progress and try out more events, we'll be able to furnish you with quality axes and things like that, so you can get better in your career as an axe thrower and as an Axe Girl Warrior. Be a positive role model for Axe Girls in general, but we're going to help you get into the competition area of it too.
Yep.
So that's what our Axe Girls Warriors are going to be.
Oh, I love it. Cool.
It's a fabulous idea.
Yeah, so there'll be girls there competing with Axe Girls Warrior shirts on and leggings and all sorts of kind of things. Yeah, but that's what an Axe Girl Warrior is going to be. Ambassadors that fight for getting the women to the top of the ranks.
Yeah,
and not just women's tournaments either. It'll be all tournaments.
That would be great.
So guys,
we can hold our own. Like that's the thing. Yeah. And that's what I love about this sport, is that it isn't a gender thing, because you don't have to be strong. You just have to throw an axe.
Yeah.
Right.
That's great about it.
Exactly. It's just a numbers game. And so we're just trying to up the numbers 100%. And get more women into the tourneys, and hopefully they'll be able to film it and we'll be able to show it and inspire more women to do it.
Okay, this is Nordi. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to this episode of Axe Girls TV. We hope you enjoyed it. Wait a minute. What are we on? So be prepared. Okay. Hello and welcome back to. Oh my God, my mouth just doesn't want to work.
Cat's not here to do the hold music. What are we gonna do?
All right.
For watching this. I can't not say watch. Hold on.